Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Dune Spice Wars. Today's beverage is a very nice salted caramel protein drink, very food substitutey indeed. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we started our Harkonnen playthrough focusing on agents and, well, sort of randomly haphazardly stumbled into the Fremen, which are right next to us here. There's Siege Tabor there, and that means they are very, very close. Now, we did manage to interrupt their initial attack here and then indeed took over this area as well, so we now own the Well of Riches, which is very handy indeed. And right next to us we have another area which contains a spice field, so the plan is to try and take that. We'll then hopefully be able to do a bit of a truce with this guy, although I have a feeling that it's probably not gonna... I mean, can it happen? Yeah, realistically it might, because they can't go north through this deep desert. Actually, the Fremen are probably the only people that can do that, realistically, but they're not going to be able to capture it, which means they're going to have to go to the right. However, I'm just a bit concerned that our military is lackluster. We have 2 troopers and 1 gunner. I would like some more of something in order to take this. But anyway, let's just see what we can do in order to make something, and we can make a stealth probe if we wanted to, but I think just a standard trooper is probably the way to go, simply because of cost. That would be 600, and we have 44, so what I'm hearing is not a lot, so we might end up going with a stealth probe. Okay, we do need some more money, so I guess I'm just going to unpause it and wait for it to crack on. I mean, realistically, we could attack this area and take it over. We do have the authority and the water. However, if I do that and the Fremen come back in, I've really got no measure to stop them. We are building some militia here. We've got 2 militia in the queue with a potential 3rd soon, and we're also building the missile battery. But I guess once this is up and running, we can get some more resources. It is wind strength 4 as well. Anyway, new Landstrid Council here. So it says we have... this is what's coming into the vote. So all factions gain military development completion speed increased by 50%, or all factions, it says non-faction infiltration levels cannot be lower than 2. That's pretty good. And then diplomatic congress, the elected faction suffers 30% influence. I can corrupt that, which means discredit the resolution to make it less attractive. Elected faction loses 30% Landstrid standing. Not entirely sure if that's worth it. How much would we need to use? We need to use 30. You know what? I'm going to apply it just to see what it's like. Yeah, I'm just going to see what it's like, because I've not used that that ability before. In terms of hegemony, we are currently winning, but it's a close call between ourselves and House Atreides. But remember, we don't have the hegemony score victory thing activated, so we can't win by that. There's a construction complete, which is, yeah, the recruitment office, and we could add a building slot there. What would we get, though? Realistically, not much. I mean, we've got good building here as well, which is fine. There's the missile battery. So what would we want? Well, an airfield is pretty much a mandatory for where this place is, although realistically one would go there as well. Do we want to build an airfield? Do I want to build an airfield? Yeah, we're going to build an airfield. It's just going to give us that little extra so we can move our units around where need be. I'm also thinking, can we trade? Let's have a quick chat. So these guys are, yeah, they're really in favour of... Oh, hang on. I was going to say they're really in favour of the Solari here. That's the trade value modifier. But it looks like House Carino and House Atreides are not bothered. But Carino, more importantly, yeah, they really value spice. So, I mean, we could trade over some spice for Solari. And maybe some plasteel. Plastcrete. Steel's 40k, I believe, for more Solari as well. Let's do that. Confirm the trade. So, good trade. The Imperium expects a fair bit of cash. 189, and we've got 400 on in the stockpile. Yeah, let's just produce loads more. Thank you very much. Let's just... the trading is currently 1 to 2 Solari. Yes, we're just going to get more back. Why not? Fine. So, just double check the Chom market. Chom market hasn't been altered. I could buy some shares as well, but no. Let's keep the eyes on the prize. Let's focus on, let's say, around here. So we're building the airfield. There's a raid coming over here. I'm not worried. We have 3 militia there and they're close to the base, so that is fine. We can also build in here. I should point out we do have a research centre, a barracks, and also administrative hall, intelligence agency, and an interrogation centre. So that's I think specific to us. Interrogation centre is gain 5 intel when killing enemy units, gain 50 intel by pillaging a village, and gain 5 intel per agent captured by you. Okay, that's good, I guess. This raid's coming from over here somewhere. I have actually no idea where it is exactly, but there you are. Money is good. We could get a stealth probe. That would give us 12... what's it? 2 armor and 12 attack. Power. And... yeah, these guys are not going to last very long, are they? There's the missiles incoming from the Harkonnen base there, and they're gone. Yeah, that just didn't last long at all. Okay, so that is completed. We have the ability to make more here. I'm tempted to get something. What will that something be? Processing plant resource production. We do have a processing plant. Let's build it. So that's good. Also, there's the diplomatic congress. So the elected faction suffers minus 30% influence, and also Harkonnen taint. Effect on elected faction lose 30 standing. So we put that on House Carino, because realistically those are the ones with the highest standing. We're on 180, which means low Landstrid standing. So we want to reduce it for House Carino or for the Atreides. And not bumped into either of them. I can see the Atreides Ornithopter, but can't see anything else. How curious. Anyway, let's get a stealth probe. I think just we'll get one of those built, and then at least we can attack this, and we can sort of forget about it. Oh, hang on. Curious. I see that Raid has just appeared out of nowhere. I wonder if there's a siege in there. Right, okay. Sort of give itself away, that one, didn't it? So we know it's around there. And it's attacking... oh, it's attacking the Fremen. I mean, that's a crying shame. Anyway, let's bring our probe over. Is there anything else we can build around here? Well, we're building here, which is good. We can probably build some more. Let's go for ranged militia, just so we have all of our militia in full. So now that they're attacking there, I think this is the perfect opportunity to get this, because it means they are otherwise occupied. So let's move over. So there's our stealth probe, which, to be fair, one of the people we picked, I think, says... oh, recall harvester. Yeah, we've got some worm sign there. We'll pick it up, and away we go. Looks like it's saved. Brilliant. So, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Point of interest investigated. Get that resolved. Let's have a quick look around first. See if there's any other points of interest we can resolve. There's a loot box. Send military units to investigate. That's not happening because we can't get one over there. We've got military units. No, we need to be adjacent to it. So realistically, it's only going to be in and around here. There you go. Increases siege detection. Well, we know for a fact there's one here. So there we are. Okay. Inactive harvester. Yes, it is. We are very much aware. Looks like the stealth probe is doing stealth probe stuff, which includes, but is not limited to, shooting at longer range. And sadly, the gunner is in melee, so I'm going to bring them out. That shouldn't be too much of an issue now, I don't think. There we are. They almost died. And there's unrest over here as well. Because of the Romello's relentless faith and your proximity with the Fremen, it suffers from unrest and will rebel. Ah, curious. How curious. Let's go for a wind trap here. So yeah, not ideal, that. Let's capture this. We also have some envoys. A group of famous sculptors are settled in your city to get inspiration from the Arrakis landscape. They are looking for a patron. We can either give them 2 grand Solari or take control of 2 new villages. Well, we're going to get one of those now, so that's promising. We will deploy the harvester, because it looks like the worm's passed. And yeah, the unrest is bad. Because of Mother Ramallo's relentless faith and your proximity with the Fremen, this village suffers from unrest, and it will rebel soon. Will rebel. There's no if or maybe. It's will rebel, which is not ideal. More news at 11. Right, over here, let's get ourselves some... We'd like a refinery. Don't have the fuel cells for it. So, I guess we'll have to wait. I guess we could just build the fuel cell building first. No, because we're out of plasticrete as well. Basically, we can't do anything. We're just totally out of everything that we need. So we need plasticrete. We should be affected as well. Oh, there's the rebellion. So there's the rebellion. I guess we're going to have to go over and quell that. Let's go for a fuel cell factory. And then we'll have the other one. But also we need to have the spice field, so we need the harvester. And then we also need missile launcher. And most likely we'll end up with some militia. Yeah. And we'll end up with a... Do we need an air... Do we need a airfield? I'm not sure. We'll probably end up with an airfield. So rebellion's getting stomped on here. I don't know what we can do to stop that. Is this one the same thing? No. But this one will keep going, I think. Yeah, restless. 1% chance to rebel every day. Same thing on that one. 1% chance to rebel every single day. That's far from ideal, isn't it? Anyway, we have another agent. I mean, Landstrid sounds like the way to go. Just one on everything. Or go for counterintelligence. I guess... No, one on Landstrid. Just do a nice level field across the board there. Okay, so we've dealt with that. If we would have a little chat with the Fremen, we could do non-aggression, and they are very keen on that. They're very keen on it. But with the best will in the world, do we just not bother? And think about just attacking them? It's a possibility. There's some research complete. I think we are going to go for survival training. We're very much stacked towards this sort of intelligence network and all of that. So we've unlocked Cruel Reputation. Targeting at least one enemy faction when launching an operation gives us 20 influence, which is good. Agents assigned to Spacing Guild. Produce Guild Favour. Unlocks Political Agreement Treaty. Huh. Tribute. Makes a Fremen tributary. Gives 10% of Solarian influence to production House Conan, law and relationships. We could do truce. I'm gonna not for now, just to see how we get on with things. Over here, we should be able to build shortly the harvester. There's that. And the harvester requires 200. 200 plasticrete. Okay. What I'm going to do then is run away. Chum shares made available. And was that 5,000? Wow, House Atreides 5,000 hegemony. They're doing very well. Just in case there's going to be another attack, I'm going to preemptively put a missile battery here. Do we do that? Yeah, go on. I can't mine the spice at the moment. And realistically, if I can't protect that, then there's no point anyway. If we can't protect it, we can't mine the spice. But we'll come over here, and whoa, those stealth probes take an absolute pounding. They don't have any defense whatsoever, which, to be fair, makes sort of sense. They are stealth probes. They're not armored probes. I was saying earlier that our ornithopters and stealth probes have stealth. Well, stealth probes have stealth as standard, surely. You would think. But yeah. Let's have a quick look around then. So I'm seeing... Oh, this. We can resolve that. And we found a siege, which is there. So trade 10 water for... Ooh, 10 water for Solari? Yeah. 2 right. There's that fight completed. We'll take that over. What else have we got here? Reward money. That's always good. So I'm hearing that the Atreides are doing okay. Atreides are doing very well. There must be if they're on that amount of hegemony. I'm just concerned that we're slowing down when it comes to building. Plascrete is a bit of an issue. Which normally it isn't. Normally it's not a problem in the slightest. But we'll place a Plascrete factory here. We'll get militia. And frankly, we're gonna head back and... Well, we're gonna have to defend this because there's a 1% chance to rebel every day. So, we can also go for reward, because we've claimed another village, so we've got extra hegemony, which means, oh, we're now higher than the Harkonnens, and research is done as well. So, we could go with defense systems, which is +1 militia slot, +1 missile battery limit, unlocks the enhanced fortifications building in Carthag, the main base. That's actually really good. Because the missile battery's good. Putting double missile batteries over here would be excellent. Just protect that side. But furthermore... Oh, the trade for Chom is... with the Chom is poor. Okay, don't really have much choice. Anyway, yeah. Having the missile batteries is good. Following on that, what's also good as well is extra militia to reduce that negative that we suffer. So we're going to do that. And there's another sandstorm coming towards this area. We've had that twice now. I would like to build administrative halls or intelligence agency. Ideally, interrogation centre. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do oppression here, which is increase our 200% village resource production, which is good. All buildings are constructed 200% faster. But it then has a chance to rebel afterwards. Well, it has a chance to rebel anyway, so there you go. Elected faction gains Lancer standing. Ooh, we want that, if we can. Ah. Did we get that? I didn't check that earlier. Diplomatic Congress. Minus 30% influence production. Yeah, Atreides and Carino. Well, basically everybody voted for myself. So did I lose Landsred standing on that one? How strange. So there's the blood pool around there. Trade with the Fremen. Okay. They want to give us loads of Plascrete and Solari and have a non-aggression pact we give them influence and intel. I'm accepting it. Because that puts us now in an excellent, excellent situation. Refinery can now be built. We no longer have to worry about these guys attacking. Furthermore, they're going to have to go that way. But we are still in a position, if we break that treaty, just to attack them anyway. But it means we can focus our efforts on, well, this area. And I believe if we unpause it now, yep, there's no chance of rebelling.
Our lives belong to you.
Yeah, that's just brilliant. Brilliant. Let's take more territory. That couldn't have come at a better time, really. We could have had a chat with them and done that, but... Ah. Hang on a second. Let me just spin that around, because the siege that's obviously there is raiding us. But, well, we have missile batteries. Let's see what we can build. Over here, while I'm not worried about that fight, by the way, as if that wasn't completely obvious. Salary production per military building, so we want to go for probably more manpower. Maybe. I think they're fully healed pretty much. We do have executioners. Headhunter. When an eBay unit dies in combat, gain extra power, and they have stealth. Let's pick up one of those. But I'm going to attack over here because we have the power. So let's build over here. Salary production per economy building. So we want economy. We do have experimental alloy furnace. No way we can build that. We could go with another wind trap. Can we go with another processing? No, we can only go with one processing. So it's going to be a plastcrete factory, I think. And this one's going to also be plastcrete. So we'll engage here. Actually engage there. Thank you. And, oh! We've lost the drone. Lost the probe. But, because that's broken, they should now have the flight analysis, which is extra 10% power and 1 armor. So it's one of the things that you get when they die. And I'm going to assume that that's just the way it wants you to play them. Just fling them in, and if they die, they die. Oh, what a shame, never mind, moving on. More plastcrete. Running low on water, though. And we may end up losing this unit. Or will we be okay? I don't know. Here's a council vote. Elected faction gains Lansford standing. I'm going to put everything into it. We want to increase that Lansford standing. So there we go. And this one is pretty much over. And we don't have the water. Because of the military unit that we built. But I think we do now because of the extra building up here. And can we get more water? We cannot. Fuel cell factory is probably the way to go. Yeah. And where's the best place for another water? I think it was... Was it there? I'm going to cancel that. No. Go back with plastcrete then. And new village controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4 militia buildings. I'm going to go straight for the plastcrete factory, followed by the wind trap. Probably wind trap over there. There's the ornithopter. We'll get that on auto recon as well. And still have not found anyone else. Faction-wise. How curious. I mean, it is a medium map, but... Wow. Yeah. Cannot see them anywhere. Right. Is there anything we can do for points of interest? Yes, we can. Study local. And there's... I was going to say fighting, but it's not really. These guys have just come out with a siege. He's now attacking the Fremen. Alright. So. I think we will leave it there. It's been a bit of Dune Spice Wars. And a good one at that, I think. we've managed to take over 2 new areas, gained very good resource buildings in terms of, well, another harvester, and obviously traded with the Fremen, who are really probably having they're a bit down on the luck there, as you can see from hegemony, which is a good overall rating of their score. So we're top, 5,980, followed by House Atreides, 5,250, House Carino, 3,190, and then the Fremen on the bottom there, 2,260. They have 1 spice field. We promptly took off, well, the other that they were probably going to go for after getting this thing here. So, yeah, overall, we are doing well. We have another agent, which I will assign to counterintelligence this time. I want to make sure that we... I want to make sure that we can stop any agents on us. They're having a really bad time of it. Alright. So we'll leave it there. Next episode, we will look at... What will we look at? Well, certainly going to attack and probably take over this area. That also has a energy source, which means more fuel cells. We can also go for this one and then maybe move forward as well, because there's nothing around here. So we basically have free reign. And, oh, finally, bumped into House Carino. So they've taken this area, which means they're probably around here. Still no tradies, though. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this episode of Dune Spice Wars. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.